he had already. Oh, it's I've already reported it.
Oh,
Guy
I'm
got
just saying we're streaming, so Justin, don't
yeah.
talk about work.
the guy the guy was like, booking it back for the car because he knew, you know.
Well, what kills me is they text me the picture of the food, and I already can tell like it's going to be missing stuff. And they made me. I ran out of automatic refunds because I've had to use it every single time I've used their fucking product this month. It's like,
It's ridiculous.
Oh, completely unrelated. I blame you for this, Justin. I caught your illness through the internet. Like, I'm on so many drugs right now.
dude, I'm sorry. Everybody's catching a cold, man. I think because our immune systems are all fucked with the whole quarantine and people staying away, that common colds are ripping through us now.
Common colds rip through me anyway, because the kids in daycare and shit.
I keep kids at a
They're,
long distance.
they're little plague goblins.
I know, man. They're
And like,
germ
and they're
laboratories.
they are fine. They are like downstairs sprinting around the house in circles out of their freaking minds. And I'm laid out on the couch like, please just kill
like
me.
death.
Bird in my face, please. I'm done. I wanted to fucking connect today. Nothing wants to work for Justin. It's one of those days.
You get new headsets, Brett?
I've had these, but I missed the little ear pad came off, and I've lost it, and so it hurt to wear them.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, I see lights now.
Yeah. I think these were the ones, like, you found them on a deal a couple years ago, and I just clicked the link and got them.
I spam headphone deals whenever I see them because I know everyone always needs headphones.
Yeah,
I'm glad that my services are appreciated.
they were.
Alright, let me remember everything about the character I created. In a week.
You created Barry Lactma, Flake. He's got a Discord. He does live streaming. He knows about cryptozoology. I took relevant notes about each of your characters because I rewatched the session.
I forgot to remember his name is the big thing.
He's...
Barry. Watch the Barry. Burial.
Barry. What's the joke? There's the Reverse Flash joke with Barry. Have you seen that?
It was me, Barry.
It's like that time you shit your pants on the playground. It was me. I love Reverse Flash. He's my favorite supervillain.
Well, do you watch Legends of Tomorrow?
I haven't in a few years. I stopped watching all of that stuff right before they did the big crossover with Supergirl.
Okay.
Hero of Infinite Earth, whatever.
Legends of Tomorrow just has leaned completely into being ridiculous.
It was like that
It
before
is-
I left, and I loved it.
It's so good, but the Reverse Flash was just on it.
Again?
Yeah.
Didn't he die?
Well, you'll no, yes and no.
He dies all the time.
Yes
It's
and
DC,
no.
no one fucking ever dies.
Yeah, he got pulled away by the time wraiths, but he winds up having in service to God or something.
The Speed God or just God God?
No, he has to. It's like a time. He winds up having to guard a moment in time, a fixed point in time.
Interesting.
Man, that sounds, even for comics, that sounds stupid as fuck.
That's just how he comes back on this particular episode.
He's always
Well,
around. Like if they like that actor, he wants to make that money. Or was it played by the other guy, the guy from Scrubs?
That's not the guy from Scrubs.
Okay, it's the other guy.
Are you talking about why did I just forget his name?
Scrubman.
I'm talking
Gary
about.
Scrubman.
Is it Dr. Wells? Is that his
Yeah,
name?
he's not from Scrubs.
I mean, he was in Scrubs.
No,
Yeah,
he was in Ed.
he was also in Scrubs.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
think he was the main guy in Scrubs?
No, he was JD's brother.
Oh, was he? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then okay, you might be right about that. I thought you meant like a main.
No, he wasn't a main character.
Oh, okay.
I know my Scrubs. I'm very familiar with Scrubs.
I'm a screen.
No. Any other Tom? What's his name? Why'd I just forget his name?
He's got a varied skill set as an actor. I love everything he's in.
Well, because he did Ed with Michael Ian Black, and they started a podcast called Mike and Tom Eat Snacks, and it's like one of the greatest podcasts I've ever listened to.
All right, I'm adding it.
It's worth listening. It basically they pick a snack and they rate it. That's the thing. But really, what happens is they spend a half an hour just riffing on each other and telling jokes, and then they get to the snack. It's hard to explain until you listen to it.
I'll give it a shot. The only podcast I listen to currently is my Sleepy Time podcast.
I'm behind. I'm way behind since I don't. So I usually used to listen to them driving to work, but I don't drive to work anymore.
I know, I lost all of my podcast time because my commute has been gone.
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of Adventure Zone catch up when I was moving because I had to drive 20 minutes to and from to drop stuff off, including all of the squishmallows my wife has taken over my office with. But yeah, like I'm pretty close to caught up with Adventure Zone, and like I wanted to get into Critical Role season 3, but I'm already just like eh.
Can I make a recommendation?
What?
Listen to the Crit Show.
The Crit Show?
Yes, it's a Monster of the Week podcast.
Okay. Do they have a theme song? This is the Crit It Show, and I'm about to say I rolled a -1 on my dexterity.
No, but they do their own music. They do.
And not the Cleveland Show theme song.
Okay. I don't know why I went with that.
I have a question for the party, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Chris pop in. He popped out, so I'm assuming he's got potato internet. Do y'all walk around just completely strapped, all your gear equipped, hockey stick on back, guns blazing everywhere you go in the neighborhood?
No, I think...
Only when I'm on the watch.
Yeah, only when I'm on a watch. If I'm patrol, it's disguised as, like a wheelbarrow or I'm walking.
Guys, are you like the agent from Get Smart that's disguised as like a mailbox?
Are segways in this universe? I could always just have a very strapped segway.
Absolutely. Like a Transformer segway that just burst out turrets on the sides.
Oh, that would be awesome. I want one of those.
I think there's a gadget class. I think the action scientist is a gadget class where you can just make random shit. It may not be in the vanilla playbooks though. It's in they did something like that in the Crit Show.
Whatever Chance was, he could create things. I forget what he was.
I thought he was the Flake.
I think he was.
I didn't see anything in the Flake playbook for making stuff.
Yeah, you could. Because I remember I made some sort of gun in one of the shopping mall parking lots where we encountered something.
Okay, here's here it is from the reinforcements and third-party playbooks. The action scientist.
Okay.
Science. You may use weird science move in addition to whatever default weird move. If weird science is the default move, you gain blah blah blah. What does that mean? What is weird science?
There's a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the extra move you get. But we're not doing that currently. Like you have those abilities where it's it's your luck move, I think. Oh, your luck special. Which, does anyone have a luck special?
I think we all do.
Looking at Barry.
Let's see. When you spend luck, pick an aspect of the current situation. The keeper will tell you what other conspiracies the aspect is next to.
Okay, so everyone has a luck special, probably.
Mine is when I spend luck, the official council of wizards is going to poke their nose into your business. So, straight up Harry Dresden.
How do you spend the luck?
You can elect to substitute it in place of a roll. It counts as a 12, I believe, doesn't it?
Yeah. So if you roll really bad and you're like, nah, this is too critical. I gotta succeed at this. You can spend a luck, but
Yeah.
when your luck runs out, metaphorically or like functionally in the game, your luck runs out, and I get to like, I'm supposed to hit you with hard moves at every opportunity that makes sense.
Okay.
So try not to run out of luck.
You probably won't make it to that point because Sean starts hitting you like at the beginning.
Why?
No one has died in Monster of the Week.
Usually because we split up like immediately, like a bunch of fools.
Well, it's because I encourage that kind of shit.
No, I almost died.
But have you died in Monster of the Week?
The player has in the inside a couple of times, but
No, in Dungeon World, yes.
oh yeah, no, fucking hell.
But in Monster of the Week? Some people have come close, and I've been like, somebody better get the shock paddles.
Uh-uh.
Get the batteries and the nipple clamps from going in.
Alright. It's 8:15. Chris's character is so toxic that we won't wait for him.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
Hey, sorry for stonewalling another player from not wanting me to be in some weird, like, monogamous cult fucking polyamory shit.
Dude, it's
That's-
your character, and you need to call him out and say, no, Chris, I don't want to be part
I
of your
did.
weird shit.
You know, roleplay has a small aspect in the inner thoughts of a person, and if that's where he's going immediately, that scares the fuck. And I'm sorry, like, this is not how it usually goes. We don't get that weird until like 6 or 7 episodes in.
I think I actually ended up becoming his aunt. So
Yeah, there's like a weird familial relationship between you, him, and Scott.
yeah, I ended up being the other guy's stepmom just because he had already said he wanted to be the other guy's cousin, and I was just trying to pick like the relations from the list, so that's how it went.
So you are Ted Davis's stepmom.
Yeah. Somehow.
And Dirty Judd's
Aunt.
aunt. There's going to be a family barbecue episode at some point.
Well, I don't think we get along because he made me lose my special thing, so we're probably not that close.
He's an estranged niece, nephew, and
Kazan.
the way he acts, it probably contributes to that altogether.
Biggest oof.
All right, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, what did we do? Oh, does anyone have any before the mystery starts moves?
What is that?
Yes.
Some characters have moves that say at the start of the mystery.
Will it say that in my character thing?
Yep, and they're
Okay,
usually the top left or middle top.
I don't think I do. I don't remember.
I won't let me ping it, but I have connect the dots.
All right.
At the start of each mystery, you look at the wider pattern. That current event might be part of roll plus sharp, on a plus 10, hold 3, blah, 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 blah. Let me roll here. 8.
That was a nice sound.
On a 7 to 9, hold 1. Spend your hold 1 for 1 during the mystery to ask the keeper any of the following questions. And is this person connected to the current events more than they are saying? When and where will the next critical event occur? What does the monster want from this person? Is it connected from the previous mystery that we have investigated? Or how does this mystery connect to the bigger picture?
Okay. So you can spin that whenever you want.
Yes, but I only get one per active mystery.
Yep. So save it for something good, or blow it on something meaningless.
I'm gonna use my hold. How does this connect to the wider spread of the mystery? No, I'm kidding. Use it immediately with no context.
So that's a good point about context in this game. When you're doing like investigate a mystery, the context of the situation informs what you can learn about the mystery. If you see car or tires that have like spun out on the road, maybe you could tell where it's going, but you can't really tell like what are the questions on investigate a mystery.
Yeah, so at the top of your sheet, if you look underneath your look section, there's hunter move references. There's act under pressure, help out, investigate a mystery, kick some ass, manipulate someone, protect someone, read a bad situation, use magic, alternative weird moves, or other topics. So that's kind of like the main actions you can take as a player. So based on what we're doing, you can be like, I want to investigate a mystery based on, and you have to give an explanation of why you want to do something.
And
So
how you
keep that in
do it,
mind. Yeah.
because it informs the context of what I can answer you. Going back to the car spinning out, like you could ask probably where did it go, because you could see the tracks, but it doesn't. Like if you asked what sort of creature it is, that makes no sense other than it was a car. It spun out.
Yeah. So if there's an action you want to take but you're not sure what to roll, just be like, hey, there's something my character would like to do. How do I do it? And we'll point you in the right move. So don't feel like because you don't know what to do, don't like say you don't want to do something, because that's the biggest hurdle for any new RPG thing. It's like, I want to do something, but I don't know how, and everybody else keeps talking, and I get upset.
No, if anything, it would be me trying to do something I can't do. So we'll see.
The good thing about this game is it is very rules light, so you can almost do anything within the bounds of your character. Like,
Right.
obviously, in this situation, if you want to fly, maybe you need to go get an airplane
Or a cliff.
or a cliff, and that's not flying; that's falling with style.
Should I have like the basic moves pulled up? Should I like have something pulled up to look at, or just
like
kinda...
I think of it this way: if you want to do something, like if you want to, the big ones are you're going to fight something, you're going to investigate something, or you're going to help someone. And those will come up naturally in conversation. Like you'll say, or I'll say, the monster jumps on Dirty Judd, and you're like, I want to hit it with my hockey stick and knock it away. And then I'll be like, okay, roll protect someone. So you don't have to tell me what the move is that you want to do. You tell me the action, and that can inform the move, because it can be different depending on the context.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with investigate a mystery and read a bad situation.
Yeah.
So whenever Chris asks to investigate a mystery, I have him read a bad situation instead, out of spite. And then the situation just gets bad.
Yeah, so that's my opening move for the mystery.
All right, you're gonna hold on to it for a minute.
A little pocket.
I think we left off with the party as it currently is at one of the gardens. It's dusk, and y'all are having a little powwow at a gazebo or around the garden, around that area. And our good friend Randall, the HOA president, he walks up to you, and he says, "What does he say? What are y'all bunch of freaks doing up here?"
Bluetooth swallow is beautiful this time of year. Don't you agree, fellow bird watchers?
Are you talking to us? You're talking to us?
I'm staring at the HOA president like dead in the eyes, but I'm addressing the room.
Oh.
What's your character's name? Is it Barry?
Barry.
All right, Barry, you don't need to be hanging out around with these misfits.
Misfits.
I didn't know you're my father.
I am your boss. Out of character. He's been promoted to manager of the Krispy Kreme.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm off the clock. That means I don't care. I'll see you at 4 a.m. to make the fresh, delicious Krispy Kreme donuts that we are so highly concerned about.
All right, you've established 4 a.m. as a time you will be there. I hope the mystery doesn't take that long.
Well, I'm off tomorrow, which is technically today, but
If it does
I'll
take that
see you.
long, can we get some donuts?
oh yeah, I'll come back for you.
All right.
Yeah, I should probably be the afternoon shift for the sake of the story.
Why don't you might want to put in for afternoon shifts.
As Randall approaches the party at large, he's wearing an oversized T-shirt that says "It's a boy" on the front, which is
It's
why
a boy?
Yep, which is why I was hoping Chris was going to be here.
Oh.
And he says, "What in the tarnation is that smell?"
What smell?
The garden?
Some reeks in the garden. He looks over and he brushes some thing away, and he just vomits.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
would
step
like
back
to-
from that.
Somebody get a shovel. We got a dead animal.
I'm gonna
investigate
a mystery.
You want to jump in and do something, Justin? How do you want to investigate this mystery? You
I'm
gonna stick
gonna-
your face
I'm gonna-
right in front of it?
I'm gonna stare deeply in it and absorb all of.
You're gonna give it the optical pat down.
And that is 6. So I will take an experience point. because I'm
Yay!
not
Okay,
effective.
so this is our first experience point. Every time you fail a roll, you get an experience point. You only learn from failure in this game. Or if you're the mundane, you have special moves where you like get yourself in danger and you get XP.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to have to take a hard move at you for the very first thing we did, Justin. Thank you for that.
Thank you, dice rolls.
As you reach down and poke the animal, it just sort of turns to ash and disintegrates into the ground at the spot where you touched.
Does it leave any residue in my hand?
Yeah, some like ashy, sandish residue.
I taste it. What's it taste like?
It tastes awful.
I'm
It tastes
also
like
leaving.
it tastes like
Take a look.
carbon, charred, like charcoal.
It's burnt. Not the good kind of burnt, like a steak after being on the grill for 2 hours.
Brett, do you shove him out of the way? And you're like,
Yeah,
hold on,
Hang on.
get the fuck
on.
out of the way before you fuck this up.
yeah. You said it turned to ash.
Well, it didn't
I
all
have-
turn to ash. The spot where he touched turned to ash.
Yeah. I want to take a look. I happen to have some expertise in strange phenomena.
Well, it appears that you rolled really well, so hopefully.
Oh my god, yeah.
What sort of creature is it?
Okay. Within the context of this, you can see, like, outside of the scope of where he touched, you can see a very specific bite pattern around the former rabbit's neck. It has 2 very specific canine teeth dug into it.
What we got here is a banicula.
Now what?
South?
A banicula. It's a Dracula bunny. Been
Excellent.
bit on the neck.
So is it gonna come back as a thing?
I think it's dead.
Okay. Well,
Let's see. I've got one more hole. Let's see.
You have one or three? Oh, it's just two.
Just two. It's just two. Let's see. I guess I want to. So I know it's. I want to. What happened here in terms of I want to investigate the bite and make sure that it is in fact completely dead.
Sure. As you lean in and with your keen magical senses, because you're a spell slinger, you see and you survey the surrounding ground as well. It looks like some animal grabbed this thing by the back of the neck with its claws, shook it around, and you can see in the area surrounding there like a circle pattern of an animal spinning. Mm-hmm. And then based on your knowledge of like the arcane, you can tell this animals don't typically turn to ash. He absolutely had his life force drained from him, and that's what is causing him to turn to ash.
Okay, so it looks like this animal has had its life force drained from it, guys. By some sort of struggle with what appears to be another animal. Randall, what's up? Your HOA. What's around here?
It's a bunny. Get a shovel, put it in the garbage. We got coyotes around here.
This was not a coyote that did this. Is this the first time you've run across something like this?
I mean, in person, yes. I saw something on my Ring camera a minute ago. Saw some weird animal running across the street.
A minute ago?
Well, not a minute ago. You know what I mean. Like yesterday.
Oh, okay.
But
Maybe it was last week. I don't know.
Did you add that to the neighborhood watch community page?
I do not agree with you and your little misfits. Neighborhood watch organization. You are not supported by the HOA.
We're supported by the local community.
And the local community does not want you.
Well,
We are the
I
local
disagree.
community.
Since when?
Since always, I speak for the local community.
I don't think you do, Randall.
and I'm the Lorax who speaks for the tree. Doesn't mean you're gonna listen.
Hey, he just hit you with a Dr. Seuss reference. You didn't see that coming, did you?
I did not. So when y'all go get a shovel, we'll shovel this shit out.
As part of the community, I just don't.
Randall, none of us are employed here. You're the HOA guy. You grab the shovel.
I am president. I have people to do that.
We'll find them. It ain't us. We're the watch.
You are not the watch. The watch isn't a thing.
Well, I guess we're gonna go back to watching that blue-tailed crested swallow, right, gang?
I reckon so.
All right, and I pull out my guidebook and I start flipping through birds, and I pull out my binoculars and I just continued at the
To
gazebo.
sky gaze.
Seriously, though, guys, we should worry about whatever killed that rabbit.
Should we try to look at the Ring footage? Does he have it recorded?
Oh yeah, I got it on my phone. You want to see that mud-looking thing?
Please.
Yeah.
I zoom with my binoculars so I can see onto his phone, but without directly looking at him.
He pulls out his phone. He has an old iPhone 3 GS.
Oh god.
Right.
720 bits.
So we're not going to be able to see anything.
And he says, "All right, so look at this." And it's. He said it was a ring. It's definitely not a ring. It's like a Chinese knockoff.
It's rang.
It's ring. It is. It's a ring.
Right.
And you see, he holds it up, and you see you see investigate a mystery, Laura. Let's see what you see.
Okay. I have to say what I see?
No, you're gonna roll investigate a mystery, and you're gonna be able to ask
Oh,
questions
okay.
about what you see.
Okay, I have to roll?
Yes. So
Okay. Tell me how to roll.
Excellent. So go to your character sheet, and
My
then
character sheet. Okay.
on the character sheet, the part where it says, where is the investigative mystery? I don't ever have to
it's
do this
Under
shit.
Hunter moves
Hunter
and
moves
reference.
Oh, expand the top. Did I just expand it for you?
Yeah. Thank you.
So that's a thing. Apparently, expanding it, and then look for the one where it's investigative mystery and hit the dice.
Oh my god, that's a I thought that was like a picture of a piece of like film. Like I was not getting that's what that was. Okay, I pushed it.
And then it'll probably, you might want to minimize the window because there's probably another window asking if you want to use sharp, and you do.
I'm gonna minimize it.
Yeah.
Input. Okay. Okay.
By
now
default,
it
it
says
selects sharp. I think
And
input value.
yeah, you just
you should
skip
be
that.
able to
you
just
don't
skip
have
it.
any order or anything. Just say okay. That's 0.
Oh no.
What happened? What'd I get? What happened?
I'll say okay. So you rolled a 3.
Where? I don't see it. I believe you. Just I don't see it.
On the text bubble thing on the top right. I know my left and rights. I'm an adult. There's a little chat bubble. You click on it and you can see the dice rolls.
Is that on the same page as where
No,
the
it's
drop
on the-
down?
The main Roll20 window on the, instead of the character sheet, if you look to the left of that, there's a chat bubble. If you click on that, that's your main game activity.
I'm sharing
Oh.
it now.
Okay. Like the sidebar?
Yeah, on the sidebar, you click this guy
Okay.
right here.
Okay. Okay, I see it. I got a 3. Okay. Failure. Okay, great.
It's good because failures mean you get experience.
I
So
see
go
it.
ahead and mark
Okay.
XP in your character sheet. There should like be a little block or something where you can mark it.
Okay. Back to my character sheet. XP. Where would it? Oh, okay. Yep.
And once you
How
get
do I
5
mark
XP, you level up. You just click on one of the boxes.
Okay, it's red now. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, so since I failed, now what happens?
Something bad happens. You don't get to ask any questions.
Okay. So I tried to look at the thing, and I end up not seeing anything?
No,
or-
you see something and it's bad. You see what looks like some sort of feral dog or coyote-like blur, and it is dragging something behind or to its side, and the thing is very long, and as it moves closer to the camera and goes past it, you see the wide eyes of a neighbor having been dragged off by this monster.
A person?
Yes.
Do we
Well,
know
that
the
ain't-
neighbor?
It's hard to tell from the camera.
Is the creature thing a lot bigger than the person seems to be?
I would say it's going by size-wise. It's probably the size of a big dog,
Okay.
not like a medium. I could only like reference my dog, not like my dog, which you've never seen and is not helpful at all.
I have a Great Dane. I mean, she's pretty big.
Yeah, Great Danes are big, like 100 pounds, 120.
She's right around 100, yeah.
Okay, a little bigger than that.
Okay. So am I the only one that saw this, or is everybody else looking too?
You're the only one that saw it, and then he
Okay.
drops his phone and the screen shatters. God damn it!
So that appeared to be a big creature pulling a person. I couldn't make out much, but it was a person
Pulling a person? Randall.
dragging it.
It
Yeah.
didn't look like a person to me.
Well, you kind of aren't wearing your glasses there.
How are you the president of this HOA again?
You could tell that his glasses are up here. Like he wears his glasses like he's wearing like he would wear his sunglasses if they weren't on.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
What did it look like to you?
It looked like a blurry puppy dog,
Okay. Great. Gotcha.
and it looked like he was pulling some sort of trash bag, monkey, flamingo.
Yeah, maybe.
Bag monkey. That's another word for human, I believe. Trash bag monkeys.
What time was it last night when you were when this monkey took out your garbage?
It looked about midnight.
Midnight?
Midnight.
Just this happened once or happened multiple times?
I mean, I only saw it once.
All right. Well, the non-sanctioned neighborhood watch will be on the lookout for that.
Should I call pest control? I'll call the pound. They'll come out and shoot it with the tranquilizers, and they'll get it out of the yard. They'll relocate it.
It's not a good idea to call them.
He's
They'll just wind up.
already walking off,
All right, Randall. You have a good day.
Bye, Randall.
muttering to himself like a crazy person.
Who elected this guy? By the
I
way?
don't trust Randall.
No one trusts Randall.
I heard that.
Oh,
Ears like a bat.
apparently. We need to track that thing down because,
Do we? Do we though?
well, I'm
Maybe
going
should we
to.
try to trap it or go after it?
Well, I don't know.
Do we think it's gonna come back?
We should probably figure out what it is first before we try to seize it.
I have a
Or
question.
attack.
If you're going to trap it, what would you use as bait?
Randall.
That's just
Oh,
awful.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it likes people, and the other guy's got how many kids running around?
Those are your nephews you're talking about, aren't they?
Yeah, I know.
But you only know about 8 of them, right?
Yeah, I only know about 2 sets of the 3.
We should
Oh.
probably try to get eyes on it first. Something like looked like a pretty violent struggle, and it can sap life. I don't think one of us would want to find that out.
Maybe
While
we
we're
should
wrestling with it.
also try to find out who it was.
I'm gonna open up the neighborhood app and see if there is any missing Amber Alerts or anything.
I think Amber Alerts are for children, right?
Yeah.
Whatever the equivalent of
Missing people alerts.
missing people alerts would
Silver alerts are for the elderly.
Is your neighborhood watch app? Is that like your net friends, or is
Yeah.
it the neighbors app?
be. It's the unofficial neighbors app.
Oh God.
It's not the Facebook group.
Fucking failure, of course.
Go ahead, Mark XP. We're off to a great start, guys.
Choo choo.
Does anyone have any family members? Awful question to ask right now, isn't it?
Does anyone have any family members?
Yep. Specifically you, Barry.
Living alone. Oh, that was right. Redacted. We don't know if I have a family. Because I moved here and I'm living with myself.
Okay. Redacted. Well, that's not very helpful. Give me a moment. I had something for this. You go to flip into the. Oh, let me see. We did that one. Did this one. You go to the neighborhood app and it crashes, but then you see a little blip in your cryptozoology Discord of notification, and someone is live streaming.
Out of curiosity and habit, I click on it right away.
The window pops up and you immediately see someone live streaming with a selfie stick and a camera and a headlamp, and they're running through the woods, and it's your good friend Jeannie. She is a animal rescue person, and she is running through the woods. She says, I found out about that coyote and I'm gonna go rescue it. I've been following its trail for I gotta ignore the previous voice. I gotta dig deep and find this woman's voice. I've been following this trail. I found some scat, and I think it's this way. And she's pointing at things that are off camera, and you can hear the rustle of leaves as she stomps around in the dark.
I'm gonna send her a donation of where are you at, girl? I'm coming to help.
She pipes up, excellent, I've got some reinforcements coming. I hope they bring the collars. And she starts pinging her location on... we've just introduced functionality into Discord. It can now broadcast locations. This is probably not safe.
Oh God, no. It sounds like
she sends you... She knows who you are because she's part of your cryptozoology group.
Mm-hmm.
And she messages you, or she sends you her location from her iPhone.
My friend Jeannie's hunting the thing out north in the boonies. We should probably try to go help her out if this thing's as dangerous as you say. Unless that sounds like a horrible idea, and we shouldn't go into the woods at night without our gear.
Well, if your friend's already out there, we should probably go and help your friend at least.
True.
I don't know that we'll probably wind up getting into trouble, but I can't in good conscience leave your friend out there.
Neither can I. She's bright, she's very friendly, but boy howdy, she does not understand the ethics of cryptozoology hunting without pairs of three.
Exactly. I mean, I thought that was the crowning principle of cryptozoology research, right?
You listen to my lectures, thank you.
Oh, those are your lectures?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry.
You sit in the community center and watch me speak.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Usually have my eyes closed.
What the hell's wrong with you, boy?
It's a good place for a nap. I found a good draft flows in from on the seat where I sit. It's just it's calming. I'm sorry.
I just sit down on the gazebo and I just kind of have to take a moment because I'm just crushed.
But I listened. I clearly listened, and I did take it in.
Fair. Well, you want to go get our gear and head on over? I'll send a message to anybody else in the neighborhood watch that's able to help out right now. I know it's 6:45, and after-school activities could prevent some of us from showing up, especially if he is avoided several mistresses. I start walking to my house where my Jeep Grand Cherokee is parked out, and I open it up, and there's my duffel bag of gear.
Do y'all just all disperse to go get your gear?
Yeah.
This is like our suit up sequence.
Yeah.
This suit up scene.
I'm gonna grab my tweed jacket and my katana.
I'll get my stick.
I start putting on my camo face paint. Almost.
So outside of your regular gear set, you know, your guns and stuff, what are you bringing with you into the state park?
Well,
We can
obviously,
bring other stuff.
I mean, you live in a house and you have stuff. I assume you have stuff.
I'm gonna bring my normal hiking gear, which is I've got my GPS compass, I've got my like 24-hour ration pack, and then I've got my like glow sticks and stuff. That's about it.
Your character's a prepper.
I'm a crypto Moro. Am I allowed to have these? Is a better question.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
This kind of describes the different aspects of your character.
I've got squatching before.
You've been Sasquatching?
Yeah.
Does anyone else have anything else they would like to bring before they go into the dark forest?
I'm just grabbing my
Your jacket and your gear?
gear. Yeah,
Hockey stick and a gun? Or no, wait, you have a knife, don't you?
I had
Yeah.
a katana. You,
Yeah, I had a hockey stick and a pocket knife, but I also want to bring like a tiny little satchel that has band-aids and like a roll of dental floss in it.
Okay, so a small little medical kit. Like a first aid box.
Yeah, like tiny. Yeah.
Cool. All right. As you walk into the forest and the sun starts setting, you wish that you'd brought flashlights.
I got glow sticks. Well,
Oh,
that's
glow
not
sticks.
going to do
Oh,
much.
you have your phones too. You'll probably be all right. As you stomp over into the forest area, what is your marching order? How does this go down? Are y'all spread out? Are y'all close knit? Are you tied together with a rope?
Holding hands.
All right, so it's a big group, a big person chain moving through the forest in the dark.
Are we holding hands vertically or horizontally?
What's the awkward thing teen kids do? They put their like hands in their back pockets, but there's like three of us, so we have to like cross. Like we got like each hand in our jean pants, or we're walking through the forest. You know, the neighborhood watch.
Tight knit
Sorry.
bunch.
No, we're probably like 5 feet apart, and
are we calling out your friend's name?
J9.
I don't think we should yell.
Whisper loudly. Okay, so are you whispering or are you yelling?
Maybe like indoor voice. J9. It's Batman.
Didn't she ping her exact location in here?
She
Yeah,
did,
but
but
that
she
was-
was
she did.
chasing something.
Are we going in her direction? Are we just planning on like following her ping?
Did she tell you which way she was headed?
Would this be an act under pressure to see if we're heading in the right direction?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out what y'all are doing because y'all have no idea.
We're going straight first into helping someone out.
Okay, so you're just heading
Well,
straight into the
okay.
woods, straight to her
Do you-
direction.
I'm going to try to
I can make a quick phone call.
cast a spell to locate her specifically.
Oh, you have a spell for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he does.
Excellent. I would
Well,
like to
I
know all
respect
about
you now.
this so I can know how it screws up.
Okay, so we have arrived at her location, so I can kind of sense some of
You can
her
observe another place or time. so you could
some
observe
of
her.
essence. And so I'm just going to focus on that and try to follow the trail.
Okay, so you need to use magic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll some use magic.
Oh, a not an investigative mystery roll. The joys, the suspense, the hey,
Hey!
success. I wish I knew what that was like.
Okay, 7 to 9. Works perfectly. Choose your effect and a glitch. I'm assuming your effect is observe another place or time. Are you looking?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I have this. No, wait. That's backwards for you, isn't it? Use magic has effects.
Yeah, on a 7 to 9 works imperfectly. Choose your effect and a glitch.
Can you see the use magic effects? Oh, you can expand them.
Oh. Um. I guess, yeah, observe another place or time then would be what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
And I have to choose a glitch.
Yup. I'm excited on this glitch.
uh, it's of a short duration.
Okay. How do you cast this spell? How do you see another place in time?
Very carefully. So, but I've got my eyes closed and I've just kind of summoned up something.
Okay, so you're the only one that can see it. No one else can see it, and you see it in your mind.
Yes.
Okay. So as you focus in on your on another time or place, and the place being wherever Jeannie is, you see from a third person perspective of her running with her selfie stick in front of her and her phone off to the side. She's talking very fast, and you see some rustling off and to the left, and some eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the eyes disappear.
Why?
And then you see them to the right as the eyes reappear.
Uh-oh.
I can see her in the face of like danger and almost dying, yelling like us.
And then it cuts out.
Doesn't look too good for your friend, I'm afraid. So was I able to gather about where we should go?
Yeah, you've got her general direction. And you knew her general direction before.
We better book it.
All right, point the direction, and I pull out my shotgun. Is that what I got? Do I have a shotgun? Yeah, I got a shotgun.
So are y'all going full speed through the forest?
Yeah, she's in trouble. We better get there.
Okay.
Does she know she sees eyes? Does she know she's in trouble?
It's hard to tell.
It sure looked like it was about to introduce itself.
Are we far from her, or do we know?
I say you're about a mile.
Well, I'm
It'll
running.
take me about 15 minutes to get there.
So are y'all gonna full speed run in that direction, making as much noise as possible, or are you going to be quiet?
Am I allowed to do a move?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it depends. Well, you tell me what you want to do, and we'll figure out what move makes sense.
Well, I have one where I can charge into immediate danger. Is this immediate?
Yes.
Or am I too far away?
It will be immediate danger.
Okay. I could do that.
Okay. So as the party is running through the woods to her location, you come over a hill, and Alora, you run into immediate danger because you see this monster, this feral dog-like animal.
Yeah, but he's out.
Oh.
I'm in the middle of a move. No, he's hiding. I'm sorry. I see it.
No worries. You're cresting a hill and you see her. You see Jeannie, and she is holding her arm up and blocking the bite from this feral dog-looking thing. And you run in. Roll that move.
Okay. Did it do anything? Did I do it?
I don't know.
I think every time it's going to ask you to select what you
Roll.
What happens when you run into things without heating?
Act under pressure.
Hey.
All right.
Oh, this is what could go wrong, right? Whenever you charge into immediate danger?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what did you get? A 9. Okay.
I got 9?
Actually, you don't have to roll. Whenever you charge into immediate danger without hedging bets, you hold 2, and you may spend the hold 1 for 1. You can inflict harm, reduce someone's harm, or act under pressure. Do you want to act under pressure and take +2? Well, actually, you're running in there. You're running at this animal that is basically on top of Jeannie, and she's spinning it off with her arm and her selfie stick. What do you do?
Uh-huh. Can I have, like, my knife, and can I run and stab it?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stab it.
Okay. What is your intention to stabbing it? Are you trying to get it off of her, or are you trying to hurt it?
Both.
Okay, I ask this because there's 2 different moves that answer to this. Kick some ass is the one where you try to hurt it and fight it, and act under pressure would be a situation where you're trying or.
Oh, no, I just want to get it away from her then.
Okay, well then roll act under pressure, and you have +2 on that from your what could go wrong.
Okay, so I roll again.
Yep. Oh wait, you already rolled. Sorry, you don't have to roll again.
Okay.
So you rolled 2d6 -1 +2. It was a 7. What is a mixed success for act under pressure?
Success of some sort.
The keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay. Okay. I'm going to give you a worse outcome. As you go and stab at this feral animal and push it off of her, you end up rolling onto the ground, and you find it on top of you. And
It's on top of me?
It's on top of you, and it's about to bite your arm.
Is it not wounded or slowed at all?
It doesn't look like it, no.
So that stab didn't, like, affect it at all.
How much, how much harm does your knife do?
I don't know.
That's okay.
Does
Pocket
it tell
knife,
me?
it does. Pocket knife or multi-tool, it has one harm hand useful small. So it does 1 harm. So yeah, as you stab it, and you end up rolling with it on the ground until it ends up on top of you again. And that is the worst outcome for you, while still achieving what you wanted to.
Okay. So I'm about to be bitten.
About to be tasty.
I'm gonna huck a throwing knife at this thing that's on top of her.
My pencil ran out of pencil. 1 second.
Pencil's not pencil anymore. Oh no, no pencil.
Trying to keep track of its health. Okay, you're gonna chuck one of your throwing knives at it.
Yeah.
That sounds like some kick some ass.
She keeps resizing on me. Pocket sand. God damn it!
How much harm does your knife do?
1.
1.
Sorry if I stab you in the jugular.
Yeah, this is a hard move.
Oh, you hit me?
You chuck your knife,
Oh.
and it catches Stella right in the hand, like right through the palm.
I'm so sorry.
Damn it. It's not okay.
So go ahead and take 1 harm, Stella.
Okay. 1 harm.
I'm sorry.
It's
This
okay.
is how every one of my character goes. Like I just try to play the character, and my rolls are just so fucking bad.
Well, like, what would have happened if you had used your shotgun?
I'm glad I didn't. We'd have our first like player death, and it would be my fault.
Striggered, do you want to save the day? You seem to be rolling okay tonight.
Yeah. Let's see. I get Well, I don't think I want to attack it. Can I?
Are you
I just
sure?
I want to just generate a great force and try to push it off.
You want to do like a force push?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like use magic. Is this an attack magic or a regular use magic?
It's just a regular magic. Yeah, it's not attack.
Okay. Is that one of the effects?
I don't know. Let's see.
Inflict harm, enchant a weapon, do something that is beyond human limitations. That sounds right. Bar a place or portal to a specific person. Trap a specific person or monster. Banish a spirit or curse. Summon a monster. Communicate with something. Observe another time or place. Or heal.
Let's see. How about I guess then since let's say I guess I'll trap it.
Trap it? Okay.
I guess.
What does your trap magic look like? What's your trap card look like, Yugi?
I'm thinking it's more of kind of almost a paralyzation, kind of just kind of seizes it completely wherever it is in motion, just completely stops.
So it just goes frozen, paralyzed. Yeah. Does it float in the air or does it just like flop on top of her?
No, it's just gonna hang there.
Okay. We'll use magic.
Trapped in the air. No!
So close.
Okay. It's another hard move. Can you fizzle it? Or do you want to fizzle it?
Yes, I can fizzle it when I miss a magic.
I ask because I would hate to paralyze her before she gets bit.
I don't want to do that. That's why I was going for a push instead of attacking. Yeah, I'm gonna let's fizzle it.
Okay, what does fizzle do?
The preparations and materials for the spell. I didn't have to use materials because I only have to use 2. I use my foci or my gestures and incantations for that. You'll have to start over from scratch with the prep time doubled if I want to do it again.
Okay, so if you want to use your paralysis thing, it'll take a little extra next time. Okay, so what does it look like when you fizzle a spell?
Like kind of what looks to be like kind of glowing magical cuffs like temporarily pop around the creature, and then almost as quick as they came into existence they just
like shatter and explode in all directions.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. That happens right on top of you, Stella. The cuffs cuff and then shatter as the animal breaks free from them, and he goes to take a bite at you. What do you do?
Well.
Keeping in mind that one of your hands is occupied with a knife in it.
I still have the knife that doesn't do anything? Great.
Well, now you've got 2 knives.
Slap it with the knife in your hand? Just...
Can I... does it have, like, weak points? Like, if I tried to, like, get it in the eye, would that make a difference than just, like, stabbing its body?
Yeah, you can try to stab it in the eye. That's fun.
Okay. I'll try to, like, get it in the eye for, like, a weak point.
That feels like a kick some ass.
Okay.
So let's roll kick some ass. With your knife.
Okay. Working on it.
I'm looking for it as well. Guys, come on!
Game's too hard.
Go ahead, mark XP. Everyone's
Oh.
marking XP on these, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
You fail twice now, I believe.
You have a little
Okay.
XP on your character sheet you can mark.
Yep.
Let's do a quick assessment of who's going to level up first. It's
It's
probably
gonna be
Justin.
It's me. I'm already at 3 out of 5.
I have 3.
Oh, you have 3?
Yeah.
Well, how do you do?
As you go to stab it in the eye, it bites down on your wrist.
Oh, fuck. Is
And
that another harm?
It's another harm, and where's my sheet with that guy? He bites down on your arm, and you can feel like the blood and the life leaving your arm as it goes pale, and and you can see where you initially stabbed him. It heals over,
Okay.
and he's back at 100%.
Okay, so I want to yell out to my friends that this thing isn't getting hurt. Also, I have a question. I have a move that says always the victim.
Okay.
When
this-
someone tries to protect me, they mark experience. When a monster captures me, I mark experience. How could I use that?
I feel like
Could
the
I
monster
use
has
that?
captured you currently.
Yeah.
Right.
So go ahead and mark experience. He's got you pinned down.
Okay.
You are
so
in
when-
his
clutches, right?
Clutches,
Okay,
yes.
so, but when someone tries to use protect someone to protect me, they get it too. So,
So
Who-
did that
Do
get-
with it.
did we
Who would
both
like to
get-
fail to save Stella this time?
Me, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna try to protect her by tackling this thing off her.
You're just gonna like
aw,
ram it off of her?
Yeah, with my berry punch.
I feel like protect someone fits that situation.
Hey, mixed success.
yay!
You'll protect them okay, but you'll suffer some or all of the harm they were going to get.
Yeah, I'll do it.
As you body tackle it to the ground and bounce off of it, it whips out it digs its teeth deep into your shoulder for 1 harm.
I'll take that harm. Yeah. It sucked.
But you get an experience for
I know.
helping me.
Yep. So that puts you at 4. Are you gonna? When you level up in this game, do you just level up, or we wait until end of mystery?
I think it has to be like a safe zone, right?
I think so.
Oh, you could just level up whenever.
No. So am I like rolling down a hill with this thing? Fighting it?
You weren't, but now you are, because that's fucking cool. So you were rolling down a small hill in the forest, fighting this thing off. Stella, you're on the ground. Jeannie's nowhere to be seen right now. Don't know where she happened off to. And Mr. Magic Man is apparently showering everyone with sparkles instead of doing his job.
Well, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna attack it with a fireball this time.
Fireball.
Yeah. Cover your face.
All right. Yeah, I think that's kick some ass with magic, right?
It's yeah. Yeah.
That is how you
Hey!
roll a dice. All right. What is the effect?
So you add +2 harm fire. If I get a 10, plus on top the fire won't spread. Oh, good. So it will hit it, and it doesn't spread.
Okay, so the fire doesn't engulf the whole forest. That's probably good. Did I lose my fucking pencil?
That's a fail.
There it is. Found it. It says, you said it does 2 harm?
Yes.
Excellent. Almost back to square one.
Woo!
Does it do anything other than scorch it? Or what's its tags?
What's its what now?
What are the tags for your fire magic?
The tags.
Yes, so if you click on your character sheet and your attack spell, you said it's fire.
Yeah. The ball of fire.
It's a ball of fire, so it's...
Oh, okay, and then it's 1 harm, and then add plus 2 harm, so it's 3.
Oh, it's 3 harm. Wow, that's pretty good. And it does magic, area, close, obvious, loud, and you don't want it to spread.
Yeah, I locked him.
Okay. How do you cast your fire spell? Is it a Hadoken?
Oh yeah, it's completely a Hadouken.
Excellent. You launch a fireball at this beast, and it blindsides it off of Barry, and you see it fiery and singed as it bounces off a tree, and then you blink, and he's gone.
Okay. Is everyone all right? Relatively
No.
speaking.
I brought a little first aid kit though with band-aids.
Like I've got like great like got my like what is it, like brass knuckle like MMA glove things, and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, and I punch a tree and I did like the bark and stuff, and they're just like, where'd it go? We have it.
Barry, you tackled that thing.
I did tackle it.
You hear a slight rustling from a little ways away, and you see somebody with a phone flashlight popping up, but the phone is attached to a selfie stick, and it's Jeannie. Howdy, y'all found me.
Howdy, you bitch. Where were you? Where did she go?
Well, y'all seem to have that under control. I didn't want
we?
to. I didn't want to. Yeah. How did you?
No.
How did you make? Did you have a gun that shoots giant fire things?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, first of all, I rushed in to save you, and you left.
I didn't leave. I rolled over into some leaves.
Playing for someone who rolled in some leaves.
I rolled into some leaves. And then I
Okay.
tactically covered myself with them.
Okay, can I ask her if she knows anything about that thing?
It needs help. We should rescue it. I think it's lost. I don't think it belongs here. We need to relocate it to a happier place.
There is no happier place for that thing.
What is it? Some sort of ill chupacabra coming up into our neck
Now,
of the woods?
Barry, you know what an El Chupacabra is. Remember, I saved you from one.
I thought that was
Right.
Ted.
Was it Ted?
We saved some. There was an El Chupacabra.
Was it Ted or Barry? I thought it was Barry.
I thought it was Ted, but if it's Barry, that's fine.
Let me check. Yep, it was Barry. Yep.
And then we like flash back to like an actual like chupacabra thing, and it's me like on the ground like she was going.
Now you see, Barry, what you have there is a Chupacabra.
Because you have a past knowledge of a chupacabra, this is obviously a chupacabra.
Oh, it is.
This is definitely one. It looks a little different than the one you're used to from where did you fight the last one?
I don't remember. Where were we, Barry?
You want to say like a Del Taco?
There's not a Del Taco in the neighborhood.
What? That's a travesty. I'm
We can't have a Del Taco and a Taco Bell.
BS.
Krispy Kreme.
You can have them both. They
We
serve-
are a diverse neighborhood full of different ethnic cuisine. Are you
You only have taco places
Fast food parody.
and donuts. All right, there's a Del Taco. You fought it.
All
You fought a
right.
chupacabra in the Del Taco parking lot.
Yeah, and then we had those caramel things afterwards. They were delicious.
I want to say the reason why the El Chupacabra was there was people were using this Del Taco to import goat meat instead of actual meat because the person who owned the Del Taco was kind of sus. So we came in and we helped wrangle the Chupacabra.
The live
because it was
chupacabra that they brought
terrorizing,
in for slaughter somehow.
Well, no, it was just they were importing in stuff for bad ingredients for the Del Taco to save money, and it got in there because it thought it smelled goat meat, but it was just the bad meat that they're bringing in.
Okay, so they didn't accidentally import the chupacabra.
No, it was an accident. It wasn't like
Yeah,
on
it was an
purpose. Like it was like when Sideshow Bob hides underneath the car in Simpsons, then they go through the cactus field. But yeah,
So
flashback over.
we know about the tacos. How did you deal with the thing?
It's just a scene of all of us shooting it over and over and over. With grace and dignity.
It's just me furiously throwing.
And this all
fire
happened
at
on the 4th of July, so the fireworks covered up the noise of the 21 gun salute into the ground.
Then slow motion, we're jumping around celebrating.
This 4th of July, celebrate what means most to you.
Killing a chupacabra.
We don't want any cryptids from outside the United States. This is America's land. We want to be terrorized by our own homebred cryptids, all right?
Barry is the world's first monster xenophobe.
Well, no, I just don't want them to be an invasive species. That's it's like koalas. You don't fuck with koalas. Anyways, we don't remember what happened there. You see, there was an incident, and it kind of came at us, and we had to kind of put it out to the pasture. We killed it.
Pretty good.
By
But we-
shooting it?
Vigorously.
Well, yeah, I shot it with
So it
fire, and
took
he
a
shot
lot.
it with guns.
Is anything gonna happen with the bites from it, or are they just normal painful bites? Because I'm worrying about my bite.
I want to. Would this be read a bad situation or investigate a mystery?
Let me refresh myself on read a bad situation.
Because she's bleeding out.
Well, it started to like suck the arm out of my arm, so
I think investigative mystery might be a good one here.
Okay.
I don't see any questions in read a bad situation that are proper.
Worst cryptid expert ever.
Yeah, worst ever.
Worst cryptid ever.
Jesus, like it's I can come up with hard failures on a regular basis, but not this back-to-back shit. Come on.
I'm sorry, dude. I probably just up my level.
Okay, let's do your level up. Let's do your level up while I think. What are you going to take for your level up? This is the first level up of this campaign. Yay!
yay.
Just because it kind of, I'm gonna take another flake move,
Excellent.
and I want suspicious mind. If someone lies to you, I know it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm not going to remember this. You have to remind
I'm
me.
gonna be like, are you lying to me, Sean? You lying, bro?
All right. As you as you investigate your wounds, you can smell something on it. Like it's gross. It smells like that charred effect that you saw on the bunny before. And it's very pungent. So pungent that Strigard can smell it 5 feet away.
I would know. Let's see. Wouldn't I? This is my area of expertise.
It's supposed to be, but I mean,
It's
your rolls do not reflect
Expertise
that.
right now.
Let's see.
supposed to be my expertise too, and I'm botching that shit hard.
Alright, I investigated the wound.
Keep in mind, you need the context of you're investigating this wound specifically, so context is important. And I will give you an example of why context is important. This is not something where you could ask, what sort of creature is it? Because the creature is Barry.
We know it's not Chupacabra.
If he's investigating your wound, the context of what creature is it is you're the context.
Let's see. I guess what can it do in terms of what's gonna happen and what needs how should I treat?
What can it do?
Yeah.
You look at the wound, you smell the wound, and based on your previous encounter with the Chupacabra, you know this is how they track their prey. Once they get a bite in, they'll follow you to the ends of the earth till you're dead.
Okay. Well, nothing to worry about. But the wound itself should be fine. But you're probably going to be hunted by chupacabras the rest of your life.
What?
Oh, no big deal. You'll be fine, and hunted by chupacabras for the rest of your life.
Is there any smell they don't like? Or anything that deters them that can keep me from trying to cut off my forearm?
I'm guessing there's probably a workaround we could investigate if we wanted to do some research. I have some magical friends.
I have some essential oils that I could put on it.
They might
Well, we can
be
also
more...
take it to Discord and see if anybody has some home remedies for El Chupacabra syndrome.
It's a chupa thingy?
Yeah, Gene, it's a chupa thingy. If you paid attention to my lectures at the community center, like you're all invited to, every Thursday night.
Aren't they from New Mexico?
No, they're from Mexico, not New Mexico.
Then we need to relocate it back to its natural habitat.
No,
No, I don't think they want it back.
It deserves a chance to live.
No, it doesn't.
It's an invasive species.
Why is it even here? That doesn't make no sense.
I don't.
That is a good question.
I'm not part of the anti-wildlife division of cryptozoology. I just know it's not supposed to be here, and it needs to stop before it starts taking out the cool ones, like Mothman or the Cincinnati Sasquatch.
The Cincinnati Sasquatch.
So if we relocate it back to its hometown, you won't have to execute it.
But no, you don't understand. Now it has her blood, and I hold up your limp hand.
Jeannie, you were just running from this thing for your life, and you want to send it back home.
And she looks at her arm, and there's a giant bite mark on it.
Janie, you bit?
Yeah, it bit. I hurt a lot.
Gene, god damn it, Jeannie! If this was what I tell you, if you're bit in a zombie apocalypse, you tell me.
Am I going to turn it into a chupa thingy?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Jeannie.
It's probably fine. I probably won't turn it into a chupa thingy.
Yeah, you probably won't. You're right about that.
Can we have? Do you have some gauze or some? I guess I could Use my shirt. I don't. Got a band-aid? Or can I use your camo jacket? We can rip it to shreds and wrap my arm.
I'm not sharing my band-aids.
I'm gonna open up my backpack and I'm gonna see if I have like some napkins or something for my MRE that I can use to wrap her band-aid because
I'm sure you have napkins in an MRE. That sounds legitimate to me.
if I can do that, I'm gonna gauze her up.
Duct tape and napkins?
Yeah.
Thank you kindly, Barry. I know
course,
you were one of the
Jane.
good ones.
We still on for a casserole soup, whatever day it is tomorrow.
Whatever day. It's Nacho Day at Del Taco.
Sponsored by Del Taco.
Sponsored by Del Taco.
Oh, that's right. It's Taco 2 Wednesday.
It's Nacho.
Dad's Day.
It's Nacho Day.
Anyways, we should probably get back into the limelight. They don't like light, and if we could go somewhere well lit, that might buy us some time before it comes after us with its mandibles, its retractable mandibles.
Oh, we got those things on our phones, flashlights. They're scared of light?
No, we need good fluorescent light. LED light. They don't care about LED light. It's fluorescent. It's something about the buzzing.
So we need a bug zapper?
Genie.
Sure, you should be involved in cryptozoology. this might be too.
I am the
dangerous a
foremost
field for
expert in crypto rescue.
You know you gave that up.
on this block.
I started the crypto rescue group. And I created my own channel in the Discord for crypto rescue.
Oh, Genie's already.
Oh my
Nurse.
god.
You shouldn't have given her admin privileges on the server.
Well, I'm already on my phone doing so. I'm done with her shit. Last warning,
I'm
Genie.
surprised you're still alive, to be honest, Jeannie.
I'm a tough cookie.
You're something.
You're an Oreo and wet milk.
All milk is wet.
Powdered milk, Genie.
That is a wonderful observation.
There's still powdered milk in this world. So I must clarify into the existence of powdered milk, and the powdered milk cows are all extinct.
That sounds like bullshit. That can't be true. There's no such thing as powder milk.
Genie, you don't need to be a contrarian every single
No, that
day.
sounds like nonsense. And then you hear some rustling.
Please,
Gonna throw
somebody,
a
it's a
knife at the
chupacabra to relieve me from this conversation.
I want to turn my phone on.
Like the flashlight, or you just want to turn it on so
Yeah.
you can make a call?
I want the flashlight. I don't
All right.
need to call anybody.
As you turn it on, read a bad situation.
Is that a roll?
That is a roll.
Okay.
Y'all let Jeannie distract you for too long. I didn't expect her to
It's
be
very infuriating.
I didn't expect her to be such a good character. She's based off a real
I am
person, by the way.
successful.
Excellent. A good roll for once.
All right.
I think you get 3 questions on read a bad situation.
Oh, okay.
They should be visible on your character sheet. Can you see them?
Oh. Where would they be on my sheet?
Hunter moves reference and then expand.
Oh. Got it. Okay. Look around, read. Okay, I get to... It says one of the following.
You have 3 hold because you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
So you get to ask 3 of all 3 of them.
Okay. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Yes. You see the chupacabra illuminated in the light, but about 10 feet back from it, you see a couple of small glowing eyes pop into existence. Sorry, when I say a couple, I mean a pair of small glowing eyes.
But it's like just chilling there.
Currently.
It's my light. What's most vulnerable to me?
You were right on the mark. I think. Let's see. Yeah, so it flinches away when the light comes up, but then straightens up because it realizes the type of light you're shining at it doesn't hurt it.
Okay. And what's the best way out?
The opposite direction of the chupacabras.
Okay. So you're not going to answer these helpfully.
I mean, this is a very simple situation. They're in front of you. You need to run away, or you need to fight them. But as far as what is the best way out in a more interesting way, there is a hiking trail that runs through this woods that y'all are about 20 feet away from. If you hit it, you would probably be safe to run through the forest at night without tripping over too many things.
Okay, so we want to run or fight again?
I say run.
Yeah, we better book it.
Look, there's little ones.
Oh God,
Crap.
Jeannie, run. We're gonna run.
We're going. We're leaving.
All right,
Yeah.
bye.
Phones. Everyone needs to pull out a phone or a light, and we need to go.
I'm gonna pull out 3 glow sticks and I'm gonna crack them and then just start shaking and hand to each one of you.
Are you just shaking glow sticks and running at the same time? It's like a race.
Oh, yeah, let's not do that on camera.
This is how we get banned from YouTube.
My hands were open, YouTube. My hands were open up here. I'm so scared.
All right, so you start running through the darkness towards the trail, and you hear some rustling behind you, and as you're running, you hear rustling behind you, but you hear it at random different locations. It's like it's either it's moving in a very weird way, and then all of a sudden, there it is right in front of you. Who's leading the pack down the trail?
Barry.
Barry.
Yeah. As you're
running forward, you blink, and it's just right in front of you, baring its teeth down at you.
I'm gonna punch it.
Roll kick some ass.
Punch some ass. Punch some ass. Yeah, baby. That's not a failure.
It's not a failure.
That's close.
On a 7+, you and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. You punch it right in the mouth, right in the tooth. It hurts a lot. Go ahead and take 1 harm. And you dealt how much harm? You punched it. Oh wait, you have your electro gloves or whatever, or your
Yeah, my
spider gloves.
weighted gloves, brass knuckles.
How much damage to
1 harm.
those?
1 harm.
Excellent.
1 to 1.
And it staggers to the ground. And it starts to back away from you.
Follow up with a. Somebody else.
You broke up in the middle of that.
So if someone follow up my combos, I'm like running, I punch it down, and it staggers as we're running by.
Uh,
Someone hit it.
I'm gonna try another fireball at it.
You're gonna fireball it?
Yep.
You don't wanna let it get away so you can get away?
We don't know if it's gonna leave.
I'm gonna keep running. after I shoot it, but I'm gonna.
You go. This is a run and gun fireball.
Yeah.
Are you second in line?
You can
Yeah, I
be if you
guess
want to
so.
be.
Yeah.
Where's Jeannie in the line?
Oh, she can be behind me.
She's dead last. Poor Jeannie.
She's
No,
holding
no,
two glow sticks. Still trying to like film herself.
She's got a glow stick in one hand and also her selfie stick in another. Go ahead and roll use some magic or kick some magic ass.
Crap.
There you go. What's your glitch?
Let's see.
I think on a 10 plus the fire doesn't spread, right?
Yeah, it's just 10 plus the fire doesn't spread. Now I can't find. Let's see, fire add +2 harm, +1, so it's 3. And that's it, yeah. So it's a big ball of fire that I just hit it.
And you have a glitch, right?
No.
Because it's a
That's,
7 and 9.
Under attack spells? It doesn't say.
Oh. Okay, well, you shoot a fireball at it while running, and it's knocked into a tree, bounces off, and then you blink, and it's disappeared again.
Well, I'm gonna keep running.
There it is. It's hurt. We could probably tie it up or something.
Keep running. Keep running, Jeannie.
But she's running
Yeah.
and yelling at the same time as you find yourselves coming out of the forest. All right, we're here. Should we go back for it?
No!
Yes, I think we should let her go back.
Is it still in sight?
You're about 10 minutes away from it.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to turn around to shoot it, but if it's 10 minutes away, then yeah, it's not worth trying to go back for it. Shoot it. I'm going to. I'm going to check my GPS to make sure we're not like deeper lost in the woods. We're on the trail. I'm gonna look at it and confirm. It's like, all right. All right, we're out of the thick of it. We're out of the thick of the woods. No pun intended, even though that's a really damn good pun right now. God damn. Jeannie, I need you to stay home until we take care of this. This is a code 4 in the Cryptozoology Handbook.
She pulls out a
You are
notepad.
being this means you're being pursued.
She writes that down.
Yeah. So, Hunt, I'm going to need you to stay home, and we're going to try to investigate this. Now, if anybody comes by, you know that the code word is Phoenix, and we will come get you immediately. Right? Everybody agree, Phoenix? Phoenix?
So when you say Phoenix, you're going to come get me. How am I supposed to hear you?
No, you. Yeah. I'm just.
Oh, God, Jeannie. Listen, you just stay home. Don't answer the door. You'll be fine.
I don't think the stupid thingy can knock on doors.
Exactly. So don't answer.
So I shouldn't order takeout?
No.
No, unless it's local business only.
Does the Taco Bell count as a local business?
Is it independently or franchise owned? We've talked about this. Never mind. This is not the time.
I think they're all franchises.
But you created the best character. And no matter what I fucking say, she will do the opposite. This is the trident scenario again.
Jeannie, you just go home, sit tight. We'll get back in touch with you.
All right, where are we?
What do you mean? Where
Are we in the woods still? Are we on the woods still, or are y'all to walk out of the woods?
No, we're out like we're
We're in
near
like a
Coming
clearing.
out.
entrance.
Okay. All right, let me get my bearings. And she pulls out her phone. Looks like she said I could put a GPS cord, or she's trying to get Google Maps open to tell her how to get to her house from where y'all came out of the woods. All right, should I go? Do y'all want to come over and get some food or get a
No,
snack?
I'm good.
Or
I'm
Band-Aid?
good,
You sure?
I'm fine, thank you though.
Am I dismissed?
I got a weird feeling Jeannie's gonna die.
I'm gonna live forever.
I don't think that's the case at all, Jeannie.
As she walks off, as you dismissed her and she walks off,
Immediately Chupacabra just comes and pulls him back into the forest.
Oh, hi, she says.
it's like a velociraptor.
We was just talking about you.
She starts walking home and her arm is sort of hanging to her side. You can see the blood dripping off of it.
Man, yeah. Just stay away from her. She's like a danger zone.
Once she's about 30 feet away, you can see her pulling out her selfie stick and turning on her phone camera again. And it looks like she's going back into live streaming mode.
Can you check her live stream? I'm just curious what she's about to do.
The notification, it's like Jeannie is streaming now. Pull it up, and I can see like us looking down at the live stream behind us.
She's like, I just escaped the Chupa thingy. It was an incredible adventure. My arm is a little banged up, but I'm gonna go home and wait for code word Phoenix.
Straight up, you can't tell people the code word, or
You didn't
you're in
specify.
security.
Crypto rescuer out. And she disconnects.
All right. Well, you know, I can leave her to her own designs. I can't babysit her.
Someone needs to. She's gonna die.
Infuriating. See if the decade goes too.
Now that I know she's such a fan favorite, she'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You want to come back over my place? I got some Neosporin. I got some Band-Aids. I even got little Band-Aids that look like characters from Toy Story 4. Do you want Sporky? I got Sporky. I'm like looking at you with like your hand bleeding.
I love Forky.
Oh, it's Forky. I thought it was Sporky.
It's Forky.
Big saying she's not Forky. No.
So y'all are gonna
Right, but
reconvene.
his name is Forky, though, right? It was Forky, not
You're
Sporky.
probably right.
I think it was, but that's weird thinking about
he
because
was
he
a
was a
spork?
spork. Yeah,
I never saw Toy Story 4.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
it's so good.
I've been
It was
watching
sad.
Encanto on repeat lately.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's fun.
I
But
don't
not
have
100
siblings.
times.
I don't know. Yeah.
I never know if I can relate to it because I don't have siblings. But I wanted to watch Raya.
That's one I haven't watched yet. Is that the Italian one? No, wait, that's
no,
the
that's
dragon
the
one.
Asian one.
Last Dragon.
I'm thinking of
Yeah.
Luca.
Anyway, on our way home, can I use a move? Well, if we decide to go there, I want to stumble across something important.
That's
and I
that's
tell
a thing you could do.
That's a cool move.
What is this
it's
move?
called Oops.
Oops, you just
Oops! I found something.
It
important.
says you want to stumble across something important. Tell the keeper.
and does it?
It says you will find something important and useful, although not necessarily related to your immediate problems. But I'll take whatever I can find.
Okay. I like it. Won't be related to your immediate problems.
Of course not.
As you're walking down the street towards Barry's house,
Okay.
you see a manhole cover that is slightly ajar, and you see a small reptilian tail slither into it.
How small? Like a little lizard?
About this long, about a foot long,
Just a tail?
just the tail.
Does anybody else see it? Or just me?
Just you.
Okay. Hey guys, I just saw something slither into the sewer. And it looked big enough to be slightly concerned.
Well, this is not good. First night on the watch, we got a chupacabra and something in the sewer.
Yeah, it was a scaly tail.
Could have been one
Not
of those
like a-
kids.
Not like a cute little like salamander tail that you pick up. It was pretty big.
That is
we-
concerning.
Should we poke around or keep going back to your place, Barry?
Well, if we can't handle a single chupacabra variant, I don't think we can handle coming for us here soon.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
It's probably the best idea in the world to just go into the sewers.
I don't think it is the best.
Probably
idea.
safe down there.
It's probably not. Let's go back to your place and maybe we can muster up some more people.
Also got Baywatch season 2. Hasselhoff is running amok.
That was peak Hasselhoff.
No one hassles the Hoff like the Hoff hassles himself.
So y'all are going to regroup for a Hasselhoff binging and a recovery binge while you, or you just want to rest the night, or you want to
I'm gonna try to patch up her hand.
patch up and then
Yeah, we should
patch up
probably-
and then head back out because it is nighttime. You know that the chupa thingies like to be out in the night.
Yeah, we should get patched up and then head back out. But we need more people
Or a plan.
and a plan. Both things, at least.
Okay, well then here's your opportunity to plan. You're in a safe-ish place. The chupa thingy hasn't barreled its way into the window yet. How do you think part of the game is planning how you're going to capture and execute on the monster?
I want to use NetFriends.
Excellent.
All right, so I want to ask my net friends. Let's see here. They can fix something, break code, hack a computer, or get you special information. I want them to see if they can figure out the best way to to lure out the chupacabra. Like what's the diet? What is it they're usually looking for? That kind of stuff. And I'm trying to outsource that information. Like, if we wanted to catch a chupacabra, what's their favorite food, and how do we contain it, and how quickly do they breed? So it's just kind of like some basic kind of common knowledge of
Okay.
chupacabras.
Does it say how long it takes to get that information, or is it?
They're prepared to help, but it's easier to take. It's either going to take some time, or you have to do part of it yourself. So it's probably going to take some time to outsource it, from what it sounds like.
Okay. One of your net friends, whose name is... What's his name, Justin?
Hernando.
Hernando. Okay. Hernando, he pipes up in the Discord. He says, "I'm on it, Captain. I will do this for you. You show great leadership." He disconnects.
Thanks, bud.
He's already disconnected.
Well, I can DM him and say thank you, thanks, bud. He'll get it next time.
He sends a salute emoji.
Nice. Kind of respect.
Something that other people turn around to those two as one of them's like bleeding out on my couch.
From a knife you threw.
Yeah.
Is the knife still in your hand, Stella?
Yeah.
You might want to do something
You
about
might want to see about that.
But I'm not angry about it.
You're just disappointed.
I knew your intentions were good. So I'm not lashing out at you about it.
But you see his dartboard on the wall, and there's no darts. They're all around it.
Can I rip it? Can I rip the knife out and throw it and get a bullseye?
Absolutely, if you want to act under pressure. If you fail an act under pressure, I don't know who you're going to hit.
Oh, I could hit somebody?
Absolutely.
Okay. Where am I sitting? On the couch?
Y'all are all on the couch. Giant. Actually, why don't you describe your house, Barry?
The Berry Burrow is very cozy, very minimalistic. No pictures on the wall. No, it's almost like I haven't dedicated any time to decorating my house. But there is a nice sofa. There's some IKEA furniture. I do have my computer set up, which is like probably the nicest thing I have, which is like it looks like I stole a computer from like a dentist office where it's like it's functioning, but it's not like, you know, extravagant with like widescreen monitors. You got like still like the standard pure square monitors. Then you got like my kitchen, which is all paper plates. No, you know, nothing that can't just be torn down and gotten rid of. All my food is like ramen cups. It's like someone who's having an extended stay at an Airbnb.
Okay.
Very empty.
Well, Stella has ripped out the knife out of her hand and rolled a 2 to throw it at something.
Ooh.
It's gonna hit my DVD player, isn't it?
She tosses it at the dartboard, goes completely wild, and it actually flies out the window. But you would expect the window to break from the knife hitting it, but it sails completely through it. It just goes straight out the window.
Is the window there?
And as you go up to the window, you could see a giant crack and piece of the window in the corner is missing. Actually, it's on the floor in front of you.
Uh-oh. Somebody broke in your house.
Code Phoenix. Code Phoenix. We got a Code Phoenix in here. Everybody remain calm.
I really thought I'd make that. Sorry.
No.
Well,
We'll be talking about
to
your-
a bigger problem.
There is an intruder in the domicile. We're gonna need to. I can't get to the panic room. The panic room's been compromised.
You sure about that?
And I look over, and it just says panic room, but you can obviously tell it's a closet. It says, and it has like construction cones in front of it. It's about to be built.
Does it have police tape on it?
Caution. God damn it. What do we do?
Stop rolling bad.
I want to read a bad situation.
Absolutely, this is a bad situation. You should read it.
All right.
All right, that's an 11. What's bad about this situation?
So I get 3.
What are there any dangers I haven't noticed?
There are no dangers that you haven't noticed in your house right now.
Oh shit. What's the most vulnerable to me?
What is the most vulnerable to you?
Probably
Because there's nothing you haven't noticed in the house. There isn't anything that is incredibly. There isn't anything vulnerable right now. Something has happened in the house, but you're unaware of what exactly it is, and whatever was here isn't anymore.
Okay. What's the best way out
For it, or for you?
for me?
This is your house. You tell me.
Shit, you're right. What's probably the window? Standing in
The
front of
window's got a giant crack in it. I'll tell you what. That question's not a good one in this situation.
Yeah.
Ask a different one.
What's the biggest threat? Again, I don't know. Everything, like, what's the best way to protect the victims?
You don't know. This might have been a better investigative mystery roll than a read a bad situation roll.
Well, it works, but I don't know anything.
What was that last question? I'm gonna turn it on its head a little bit and give you something.
What's the best way to protect the victims?
As you scour your room, looking for the victims, because there are victims in this situation. You see you have a change dish that you dump your brass cases for your bullets in, and they're all gone.
Guys, my shell casings are gone.
Somebody stole your shell casings.
I don't know what that means, but that does not bode well in the current predicament if you do think so myself.
Why would somebody steal your shell casings?
Because they're communist bastards.
The shell casings or the people who stole
Both.
them? They're just regular old shell casings, though? Nothing special about them?
I think this is a good stopping point.
Yeah.
I think we're scratching a little too much at something that spoilers is another mystery in of itself.
Yeah.
You've kind of like
Ghastly deed of my missing shell casing.
okay, so at the end of a session, we do a thing called end of session, where I ask a bunch of questions, and you might get some XP or you might not. Did we conclude the current mystery?
No.
Nope.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did we learn?
We've got an invasion of chupacabras and something else in our neighborhood.
And there's something in the sewer. That's important.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Mm,
One of us can't handle having a knife thrown in their hand.
All of you probably wouldn't like that.
That'd be good. He's a bitch. No, he'd probably be the first to like cry.
I'm not sure we did.
No, I don't think we did.
We didn't do any character exploration on this episode.
No.
Test, guys.
Well, we found out a lot about Janie or Jeannie.
She's an important character. She's a fan favorite.
She's a walking mystery.
I
Um,
want
The
The
to.
mystery is how is she still alive?
If
You want-
she keeps living, I think we should use her as bait.
She might be immortal and just not know it.
Yeah.
I don't put immortal characters in games anymore. Well, I never mind. Jesus was in the last game. Jesus and Santa Claus and death and good times. Okay. Since you got 2 of those questions right, mark XP. Does anyone level up?
No.
Stella, you were really close. Do you level up?
Yeah, my boxes are full.
Excellent. What move do you want to, or what level up do you want to take?
I think I wanted another move. Yeah, I want to add, don't worry, I'll check it out. Whenever I go off by myself, I get XP.
Excellent.
Oh god.
So you're going to go off on your own all the time now.
Well, probably into the sewer if nobody wants to go with me.
What a great place to die. All right. That's all I got, guys. That was
All right.
that was a fun session. I enjoyed it.
Yep. Yeah.